There are secrets that are hard to believe, and some stories are so horrifying that they put a question mark on the very existence of humanity. This story is one such terrifying reality that shook all of India and stunned the entire world. It is the story of a man who appeared to be an ordinary sanitation worker, but the secret hidden behind him was so horrific that those who heard it were left trembling. This incident is from a famous temple, Dharmasthala, located in the southern Indian state of Karnataka, a place that has been considered sacred for centuries. Millions of people visit this temple for worship, but behind these walls, a truth was buried that remained unknown for decades. And when that truth finally came out, the ground slipped from beneath people's feet, a revelation so shocking that it plunged everyone into fear. The story begins with this sanitation worker who worked at the temple for many years. He remained quiet, kept his head down, and carried out his duties silently. But deep inside, he was carrying a secret he never had the courage to speak about. Then one day, he revealed the truth. He claimed that he himself had buried hundreds of dead bodies in the temple grounds. These bodies belonged to innocent girls and women who were raped and then murdered. More than 100 girls who were subjected to brutality and then hidden forever beneath the soil. The sanitation worker confessed that he was repeatedly forced to bury these bodies. He wanted to scream, he wanted to raise his voice. But every time he was threatened into silence. Helpless, he continued digging graves one after another. When this news surfaced, chaos erupted across India. The police sprang into action. A special investigation team was formed, and the land surrounding the temple was dug up in search of evidence. The media took this case head-on. Every newspaper and every news channel echoed the same questions. How could something on such a massive scale continue for so long? How did more than 100 girls disappear without anyone knowing? And above all, who was behind this barbarity? Public anger exploded. Protests began. Indian women's organizations raised their voices, saying that if even a sacred place like this is not safe, then where is a woman safe? The court took the matter seriously, and even ordered the removal of thousands of posts and comments circulating on the internet, so that the investigation would not face any kind of obstruction. But questions in people's minds kept growing. Were more than 100 bodies really buried? Had this been going on for years? And was this the will of just a few individuals? Or was there an entire network operating behind it? Viewers, the sanitation worker, said that he was only a pawn. The real players were someone else, and he only did what he was ordered to do. Many times he saw with his own eyes young girls being brought behind the temple. Their screams were silenced in the darkness, and within a few hours they became lifeless bodies. After that, pressure was put on the sanitation worker to dig the ground and bury everything, one after another, dozens of times, then hundreds of times. Each time he felt as if he was killing his own soul while digging the earth. And this revelation was not just the exposure of a single crime. It was proof of how humanity can be buried under the shadow of power and fear. Innocent girls who dreamed, who were born to see the colors of life, all became victims of a predator's lust. Their laughter, their dreams, everything was buried beneath the soil. Even today, people ask, who were those girls? Where did they come from? Why did their families remain silent? Did their parents never find out? Which dark abyss their daughters disappeared into? Viewers, the police investigation is still ongoing, and many pieces of the truth have yet to come together. This case is not just about one country. It is a mirror for all humanity, a scream and a question. When even such places are stained with blood and brutality, where does justice stand? This story is not over yet. The courts will decide. The police will reach the truth. But the silent screams of more than 100 innocent souls will continue to echo forever, reminding the world that no matter how deep the darkness becomes, one day the truth will emerge as light and expose everything.